Now to the coronavirus in Arizona. The number of COVID-19 cases now passed 15,000 this morning. Let's bring in News 4 Tucson's Amanda Gomez to break down the latest numbers for us. Good afternoon, Amanda.
Good afternoon, Priscilla. Yes, the health department now reporting 15,315 cases as of this morning. That update we got, and we crunched the numbers, and that is up more than 1,100 cases since just Monday, and more than 400 new cases reported today. Let's take a look at these cases by county now quickly here for you. Pima County now reporting 1,944 cases and 174 deaths. Pinal County has 732 cases. Santa Cruz is reporting 123 cases, and Cochise County did go up to 51 cases after a few days of no changes. Cochise County also announced its first COVID-19 death yesterday. All we know so far is that it was a man over the age of 65. Let's take a closer look at the number of deaths, though, being reported statewide. Remember, reported deaths are not released until after a death certificate has been issued. 763 people have now died here in Arizona. This still doesn't include Cochise County's death. The Arizona Department of Health Services gathers data from the day after 5 p.m. to be released the next morning. So if that death was reported after 5 o'clock yesterday to the state, it won't be counted until tomorrow. Looking at a couple weeks in April, though, from the 5th to the 11th here, there were 97 deaths. And then from the 12th to the 18th, that number went up to 109. We'll have to keep watching to see if the number of deaths continues to rise each week. You can see here next, the older population is still being hit the hardest when it comes to deaths, with 602 deaths in people 65 and up. Now, our cases are also rising, but remember that will continue as we do more testing. And to give you an example of how much testing numbers are going up, let's look at the difference here in 1 month. On April 17th, more than 2,000 tests were collected. That then spikes to more than 11,000 on May 15th. So quite a jump there. More than 237,000 people in the state have now been tested, and that percentage of positive tests remains at 5.8%. So we hope that continues to drop. That is the number that we'll have to keep an eye on to see how things are going here in the state moving forward. The governor said we are trending down with that percentage positive, but it's important to remember, while that is good news, the virus is still here. It's not going anywhere. So please be smart and stay safe. Priscilla.
All right. Thank you, Amanda. And Governor Doug Ducey says Arizona will proceed with caution as our state is still in phase 1 of reopening. Phase 1 still limits gatherings to 10 people or fewer and maintains the social distancing of 6 feet. The governor says the state is seeing a downward trajectory of the percent of positive cases. Governor Ducey also says his administration is working with education leaders to put a plan in place to reopen schools.
And all the evidence that we've seen over the last 4 or 5 weeks say that it is responsible and prudent to plan ahead for schools, summer camps, and youth activities.
The state also says it is now beginning a partnership with the University of Arizona that will provide antibody testing for every one of Arizona's 9,000 correctional officers in our state prisons. And U of A President Dr. Robert Robbins announced a campus reentry task force and how the university plans to bring back students, faculty, and staff to campus in the fall. Leading the reentry task force is the 17th Surgeon General of the United States, Dr. Richard Carmona. The plan is to bring 45,000 students and 15,000 faculty and staff back to resume in-person classes on August 24th. But in order to do that, the school is working with Dr. Carmona to make sure they are doing it in a responsible way. They plan to test, trace, and treat.
And we're taking this very seriously. Obviously, we're doing a lot on developing an antibody test that we're going to offer to all of our faculty, staff, and students.
Dr. Robbins plans to hold regular briefings in the coming months to update the public on how the university is preparing to reopen. Well, CVS is opening more coronavirus testing sites in our state. 16 new drive-through testing sites will open tomorrow, including 3 in Tucson. Those locations are Grant and Rosemont, 5th and Alvernon, and Broadway and Wilmot. The drive-through testing is by appointment only, and you must meet CDC criteria to be tested.